We could finally have some info on the release date for XDefiant, as well as the possibility that paying $18 for Ubisoft Plus will end up getting you access to the game early. Unfortunately, as of late, official XDefiant news has been in a bit of a limbo, mainly because there has been a total lack of communication from the developers and the publishers of XDefiant. And what this typically leads to is people digging into the back-end code for any leaks or hints as to what exactly is going on and what could possibly be coming, which is what we are going to be talking about today. These are all supposed leaks, and leaks, of course, always need to be taken with a grain of salt. This doesn't all play out in one post either, so I'm going to do my best to break it all down in order so we can get a full understanding. So let's go ahead and start off with the fact that all of this comes from Felipe, or XD Clears over on X, who claims to be both a full stack developer and a video game developer. 2 hours ago, as of me recording this, they pointed out the URL of the new XDefiant trailer, saying that it is currently private and predicting that the release date will be on March 18th or March 19th. Someone replied and asked, how do they know that this is a trailer? And it turns out that they don't actually know for sure it's a trailer, but the URL that they found is an AP endpoint to a YouTube video inside of the XDefiant Ubisoft account. So technically this could be a delayed again video, or possibly a tutorial, this is how you play video. But I agree with Felipe here that all signs point to this being a trailer of some sort. But after that, Felipe says that the game will be released on March 30th. This, for me, is where things get incredibly suspicious, to say the least. They show an image that could easily be created inside of anything, really, claiming not to be able to show the full image. And this is where I was starting to think that this may be a troll that I am walking directly into here. Usually when leakers drop leaks, they do it from an actual script, like the code inside of the script, JavaScript, C++, whatever the code is. But even that can be entirely fake. So needless to say here, leaks and leakers are always to be taken with a big fat grain of salt. Regardless, I like talking about these things, and it doesn't even end there, because Felipe adds to their speculation by saying the game can start downloading on March 30th, and if you have Ubisoft Plus, you can play it on the 31st, all the way up until April 3rd, with the actual official launch date being April 4th. They say this with zero extra evidence being provided. I've even reached out several times for some clarification, but have not gotten any word back yet. Keep an eye out in the comments of this video. If I do get word from Felipe about some of the questions I had, I will leave those inside of the pinned comment, because to me, what it looks like Felipe is doing here is looking into some URL backend data rather than actual game code data, and then he is using that URL backend data to speculate as to possible release date. So rather than these even being solid leaks inside of script, they seem to really be coming from a place of speculation based off of data that he is seeing. But I could be wrong here. Like I said, I've reached out for some clarification, but I did not get any response. It is possible that Felipe is digging into actual script, but in fear of being hit with copyright by Ubisoft, he is refusing to post any of the images. And honestly, whether or not this is legit isn't technically the reason why I wanted to make this video and talk about it. I more so wanted to talk about how, even if this is not a leak and it's just a troll or a prediction, if you will, to me, it makes a lot of sense. Now, this might be a controversial take here, but with the dates set aside here, using the early access to promote and get people to subscribe to Ubisoft Plus is a really smart business idea, and I don't see a world where this does not end up being the case. It only makes sense because this basically turns a free game into a $18 game for anyone who is really itching to get in, and that net ends up getting spread even wider if the game builds up any sort of steam with bigger streamers. Now, this is not me saying go out and go get Ubisoft Plus right now. I mean, honestly, don't be stupid. This is just a leak at the end of the day and could be entirely wrong. And it also seems that by Felipe's prediction, we will have plenty of time to get Ubisoft Plus and download the game before it technically would launch early. So if this is the case, we will still have time. Don't be stupid, and let's just wait for some solid official news. Like I said, I do like to cover and talk about these leaks though, so really just get over it. Keep an eye out for tomorrow's Xbox partner preview, and on the 18th for a possible XDefiant trailer coming out on their YouTube channel. Let me know down in the comments if you have made it far in this video by commenting "made it" or something down below so I can give you an extra shout out. I hope you guys all have an amazing day. I'm out.